Okay, welcome back. We're still on Taris. We're still talking to a hut. Let's see if we can defeat the arena champion.
Chachiskaton puta Taris manaris Tonjonea hakkonong Nulera yonun akochikopa Chino molera king paj Gioka kolmolera King konjo peshak Nova moleraji Charion torang chi aitatia.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Hold on to your seats and stay back from the edges of the ring. He's wild, he's unpredictable, he's borderline psychotic. And he's the best damn duelist in the game today. Give it up for Twitch. But Twitch's opponent plans to take the champion down. Night after night, battle after battle, we've watched this young phenom rise through the ranks. In this corner, the challenger for the title of Taris Dueling Champion, the mysterious stranger.
As you can see, I would probably have been taken out by now if it wasn't for those adrenalines I've used. No, I burned through quite a few med packs, right? And down he goes.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Twitch's reign of terror is over! Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new champion! The mysterious stranger!
Hey, we are now the dueling champion of Taris.
Taris manaris Tonjonea hakkonong Nulera yonunaze Tongabuk shaunenong Karavol pamulsle Gum Gograkinun chubagratok bendek starkiller Wikile Johnny.
And he's the one we have a bounty on, I believe. Yep. Let me go for deathmatch. Now you see, I'm wondering if I can combine the two later on. But we'll look into that before we finish up here. Just clear out the inventory notifications. Go get some more med packs. Trying to think. Actually, yeah, we will see. Hang on, where's my persuade skill? It's only up by one, so let's see if we can go persuade that person in the apartments that I can help them with their bounty problem. Go around this way for the last one.
You again? Why do you keep bothering me? I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore. Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. but all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price. I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you. Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here. I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now. You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer. Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
Right, Lower City Cantina. Let's get down there.
Hey there, what can I do for you? I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him. It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Tars. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfreighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know? I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know.
Yes, we're
The only way to
not
get
getting a
off
good
the planet
impression of
was
her
to
brother
smuggle
here, are
ourselves
we?
out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me. He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game. Hey, you don't know what it's like. You need those skills here in the lower city. Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would. He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went. I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Okay.
Yeah, she's got some
have
strong
it your
feelings
way.
on that subject. Volkers everywhere. Get back to the city and immediately we're dealing with Volkers.
Here! Here!
Of course, the Wookiee aggro's on them. Honestly, they didn't even hit the Wookiee. How can you not hit a Wookiee? They're not exactly small targets. Yeah, hitting it might be a bad idea, it just makes it angry, and, well, angry Wookiees are a bad thing to have after you. But at the same time, it's a Wookiee. Also, it occurs to me, I never actually did the Twisted Rankle Trio thing, did I? Oh no, here it is. Right. Okay, so do it in the order they joined the band. So Elinda first, Uja, Uji, Lopa, Fredo, and Photo. Just in case I got this wrong. Yeah, there we go. Shiny fibre armour. All's upgradable. Okay. Now, we were going to the lower cantina to deal with Holden. Oh yes, I've got nice place I blew up, isn't it? Just save again.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean? You're here about that? I guess Zax must have mentioned me to you at the bounty office. Fair enough. I don't care who takes her out. Just so long as the job gets done. I can't let her get away with what she did. That wench tried to cut me with her vibro blade. Because she's crazy. She started screaming that I was making advances, and the next thing I know, she's coming at me with a knife.
Yeah, sure. You were as innocent as a Jawa in a droid chop shop.
I admit I was drunk. Maybe I got a little fresh. But it was no big deal. She didn't have to cut me. What? I can't do that. Think how it would look. I work for Davik. I've got a certain reputation to uphold. I can't let her get away with this. There has to be payback. Although, I do feel a little guilty about all this. Dia's a good-looking gal. It'd be a shame to kill her. Tell you what, I'll take 200 credits in exchange for lifting the bounty.
Yeah, now, you see, the problem with that persuade option is that doesn't stop her him then going after her. So, yeah, we get paid.
Don't worry, I'll stick to my end of the bargain. I'll go tell Zax right now that the bounty is off the table.
You see, the persuade option might work, but the logic I would have in not doing that is it goes him into trying it himself. Now, of course, you could then arrange for him to fail, possibly, but it puts the person you try to help at somewhat of a risk. Can I go fast travel from here? Yes, I can. Okay, fast travel back to the hideout, since she's next door to it. Actually, while we're here, we'll go ahead and do some upgrades. So, give Carf his beam splitter on his pistol. Scope on there. Haven't got anything more for the prototype. I don't think I've got anything else I built on my fibre armour at the moment. No. Okay. Zalbar mission. She's that one.
You're back. Did you manage to get Holden to withdraw the price on my head? He called the bounty off? That's wonderful! I only wish I had something to give you as a reward. Wait a minute, I know. I don't have many credits, but there is something I can give you. It's a family heirloom. It's not much, but it's
I think
something.
they got the eyes slightly wrong on her as well.
I can never truly repay you for helping me, but you'll always have my thanks for what you did.
Okay, that's done. More light side. I'm going to be more light side you can get before being a Jedi at the rate I'm going. Anyone wondering if that's got an effect on things? There are a few things effects, but force powers in this, when you get them, have an alignment. Light side ones, I'm going the wrong way. Light side ones get bonuses if you're light side aligned, dark side if you're dark side aligned, vice versa, penalties. If you're light side aligned and try to use a dark side power, it gets a penalty. So, if you're going for a light side playthrough, you want to be... Hang on. Now, return to where I was in the last city. Yep, thank you. As I say, if you're doing a playthrough, you don't want to go grey for game mechanic purposes. Also in this one, it's a bit more difficult than it is in the second game to do grey. But as I said, you want to go light or dark fairly hard in order to get your bonuses maxed out. Now, back to the Undercity, deal with the missing journal when we find that, and then we have to do... Well, I think I've got the other journals I need, so I do go to Rukio. I think I've got the other journals I need, so I literally just hand those two into him, that deals with that, and then we go for the Volca base. Okay, there it is. And I probably cut out a lot of the interrounding about because I went through the entire sewers before coming back up here and finding it. So, yeah, if this has suddenly jumped, I've just skipped you to finding the corpse here, which is here on the map that I somehow missed while I came around here the first time. If you've seen the entire run, I obviously didn't cut it out. Now I'm going to kill these rat calls over here, get rid of them, make sure I didn't miss any other loot over here, and then we're going to head back and hand that in.
Here!
Take that!
Here! Here!
Oh, so I looted that one. So I don't know how I missed that one. Either way, our mission has got to level up. Let's do them. And save that skill point for another time. Yeah, I think if I'll start focusing Zalbar a bit more on repair. What nice skills that. Q2 is 8. Repair is 8. Ginger is. What's Zalbar at? He's only at 8, but he's not got any feats giving him a bonus. Actually, where was she? Where's the one who greeted us originally? See to her, see everything you to say after everything we've done so far.
Hello again. I'm glad you came back. It's kind of neat to speak to someone from the surface world. Is there anything I can do for you? You'd probably get more information from Gendar, the village leader, or maybe Rukil, but I'll tell you whatever I can. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need an...
Yeah, nothing new to speak to them about. Seeing if anything you've done for the village added more conversation lines.
Greetings once more, Upworlder. Do you bring news of my apprentice? Have you discovered her fate and proved yourself to be a true savior of my people? It is as I feared, then. She joins the list of those who have given their lives in the service of our cause. But though I am saddened by this news, there is yet hope. By finding my apprentice, you have proved yourself worthy, Upworlder. You are to be the beacon on our path to salvation. You will guide us to the Promised Land. You are marked, Upworlder. Even my dim old eyes can see the mantle of destiny that cloaks you. Perhaps old Rukil knows you better than you know yourself. I am old. I have lived 100 years in the Undercity, cast down into the darkness. I know the legends and history of our people, and now you must learn it too. The great city of Taris covers the entire surface of this planet. There is no land to grow food. Kelp harvests and the creatures of the sea
Very short-sighted
are our
planetary
only food source. A
architecture
century
there.
ago, rising levels of toxic pollution poisoned the oceans, and famine swept the planet. The rich hoarded food for their own use, and the poor were left to starve and die. But the poor rose up against this tyranny, and civil war engulfed the planet. Millions died in the fighting, and huge sections of Taris were destroyed or abandoned. The rebellion was crushed in the end. Thousands were taken prisoner. The jails could not hold them all, and so the practice of banishing all prisoners to the Undercity was born. Many brave men and women were banished here to the Undercity for their part in the rebellion. People like my father and grandfather were cast down, along with their families.
What did you expect? If they could get away with it, the Teresian nobles would stuff their own mothers down here to make more
And
room
what
in
were the
Evercity.
Republican Jedi doing
Now we
throughout
live a
this?
dark existence beneath the streets of Taris, a life devoid of all hope but one, the Promised Land. And you will be the one to show us the way to get there. Legends tell of a self-sufficient colony founded just before the famine and lost during the Civil War. A paradise beneath the Undercity where droid servants tend to every need. For many years I searched for the Promised Land, just as my grandfather and father did before me. When I became old and gray, my apprentice continued the search on my behalf. I have collected many clues hinting at its location. The journal of my apprentice provides yet more information. But still, there are too many pieces missing from this puzzle. But I know my father and grandfather each had journals where they recorded their own discoveries. Perhaps with their journals, I could at last uncover its hidden location. Can it be true? Is it possible that at long last, the dream of my father and grandfather before him will be fulfilled? I can hardly bear to look. Yes, of course. Now I understand. It all makes sense. Now I see why the Promised Land has been so hard to find. It is so obvious. You have done a great thing, Upworlder. A selfless act that will bring great joy to all the people of this village. I must take this to Gendar right away.
Rukil, what do you want now? Have you more fables of a hidden paradise just waiting for us to find it?
You may not think these are fables after you see what I have brought you, Gendar. Look at these journals.
What? No, It can't be. Are these real, Rukil? Is this information accurate?
I swear to you, everything in these journals is true, Gendar. The Promised Land. I told you I would find it.
The entrance is far from here, Rukil. It will take us weeks to get there, perhaps even months. And we will have to cross many Rakghoul-infested areas.
I do not deny the journey will be hard, Gendar. But surely it is better than the miserable life we have here.
Wise words, Rukil. Our supplies are high right now. We could leave by nightfall. I will tell the others to prepare for the journey.
Thank you once again, Upworlder. I will say a final goodbye. For where we are going, I fear you cannot come. The journey to the Promised Land is long and arduous. We must part ways here, Upworlder. I sense your destiny is yet to be chosen.
I know I'm talking to the player character here.
Is at the end of the long journey ahead of us.
There we go. Right. Swoop gang base raiding time. Let's get going. Get this way. We may or may not have just condemned the village to death in the dark, but I've played this game. I'm not sure it's going to matter anytime soon.
Huh? You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a black Volker who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
Sure.
So, how did the Gamorrean get through here? They get the Rakghoul thing in the past, so, but how did the Gamorreans get here? There we go. Oink oink.
Take that!
Who's got what demolitions? 5, 12. The mission is my recovered mine.
Yes?
Missed that. There we go. The more we just dealt with.
Yeah?
Yes?
A severed arm, that's ominous. we do. This database seems to be the details of detailed plans the hidden Becks had to get into the Black Vulca base. Of note is the following. We have synthesized a substance with an odour that resembles a favourite prey of the Rancors. If we place the bait properly, we can lure the Rancor into eating something lethal enough to kill it.
Huh?
Alright,
No one's gonna see
you guys
this
stay
mission.
here. Let's get mission going. Oh look, a Rancor somehow in this nice conveniently large sewer chamber that's big enough for them. Where someone's conveniently disposed of bodies they want. Okay. Loot it, very useful. Then we switch to give. One frag grenade. One synthesized odor. Cue cutscene. Cue dead Rancor.
Yes?
Now you can chop up the remains of a Rancor, but you can't loot it. The reason you can chop up the remains is you can choose to fight it if you want, rather than use the grenade odor compound. Not advisable, but you can. Now I'm going to double back, explore the rest of the upper sewers. There was a door down here I believe I missed. And then we will head into the Vulca base. Oh, I missed some loot. Oh no, it's just a dead end with some loot. We're going to take this on the thought it was. Completely mad. Should check the door first.
What?
That takes us out somewhere. Okay, there we go. Now let's go raid the Vulca base. Oh, these guys have shields. There we go. Loot them. Destroyed. We could repair that sentry and set it off the base, but I don't think that's necessarily use of the parts right now. A bartender is coming over to punch me in the face.
Please don't hurt me. I just serve the food here, that's all. I'm not like these others. I'm not even a Black Vulker. Please don't kill me. My name is Ada. My father owed Davik some money, but he couldn't pay. Davik killed my father and sold me into slavery here at the Vulker compound to pay off the debt. Now that you've killed the guards who were supposed to watch me, I think I could find my way out of here. I'm free to go? You're not gonna kill me? I don't know how I can ever repay you. Thank you. Thank you. I have to get out of here before any of the Vulkars see me.
There we go. 1 free slave to add to our list of daily accomplishments. Can you shoot at me, George? Yeah. So, guard and tools. Do my level up. Keep us way maxed out for my level. Upgrade my flurry attack. Skills, computer use 10, 4, and repair is 8, 2, 8. Okay, let's put this computer use to some use. Let's deal with them. He's obviously gone to investigate, we'll deal with him later. Take a look at control in a second. Okay. Hang on, I've got to do security doors. Actually, before I waste a spike on that mission, can you...
Gotcha. Simple.
Yes, you can. I think I saw a heavy blaster there. I did, so let's give mission that. So I haven't given him an energy shield yet. There we go.
Huh? Gotcha. Simple.
Yes?
Here! Oh! Watawa mulira king kunjo peshak. No ba muliraji. Johnny. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun beast king ba mulira. Juni yun tun jiji aithadoana. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aithaudunga. Tulpada bonk molya gando. Kachichu aithaudunga. Inkin kuno ba mulira chinkun. Takom justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aithaudunga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago. Tonghai tuam jiji yumalith pa ang inkotu. Tulbada bunk walya gando danago chuchut. Kachichu aithaudunga. Inkin kuno ba mulira chinkun. Slima podonna. Kontichani. Mulira asyong turong umnit patoga wang kachone.
Anything useful in here? Oh, a pass card, that'll be useful.
Take that!
With him. No pass card.
I think I've been poisoned.
There we go. Why you'd have gas emitters in a pool, I don't know. Yeah, so we'll save that for someone. So good thing I didn't use those computer spikes turning off the turrets. We know that the pass cards will turn them off anyway. Really? The cook's attacking me? Who do you think you are? Steven Seagal?
Huh?
Mission, if you would be so kind.
Ugh. I don't feel so good.
Really?
Sure.
Note to self, manually move into position, then click. Should be an autosave while I use this, but just in case. My repair was actually Ben Zalwar's. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send that off to go cause problems for people. Could have done that one as well, but the crab droid I think is the more menacing. So that's going to go down there. We will go check the other way. That was painful. And that XP I think is popping up from the droid's kills.
Sure.
Some paddock cards, gouge card key. No, I don't think we'll bother. It's just, I've got a pass key off the gouge head, so I shouldn't have any door problems, and Mission could probably handle it otherwise. If not, otherwise double back. Nothing in here. That's locked, so I might have to go back to the computer to open that. Oh, and there's my junk pile droid, mostly dead. Unsurprisingly, there's a workbench in the garage. Why it gave me the tutorial there, I don't know. Now, you see, I'm going to not put them on this because I want them for casts. But I can't upgrade because he's not here. And I will give myself the underlay. And I'll probably take the other one off cast armor because he's probably got upgrade to something heavier, being a ranged character. Oh look, the droid's come out. Right, last room.
Kuya mi juz kachita, naipatoga ya fulki, kukula jiti. Kawana bota aayot tago.
Reshik stole that engine from Gadden. It was never yours to begin with.
Karatumpa kunpa yiya moka paata. Bonanay kachu.
Wanna chick yongi? Wanna bota con titariti? Chiching tomato.
Kachichu ay odunga. Yinkin kuno ba mulira chinkun. Slima podonna. Rundi ha. Tonga bugsham uninong. Wanga kun beast king ba mulira. Chuni yun tun jiji ay doana. Kavavol. Mana tota. Aku chikratuk bola. Jishok Jonathan Chongking no una pang pa mulira kun kili.
Do you think maybe he's worked out he's in a lot of trouble?
We ita na dana itya. Wata yumakawa.
Smilia. Ti
Achuta. Wanga kun bisdolpi.
And nicely sums Albar busy running. And now the droid's running. There we go.
Yeah?
Hang on. Mission.
What?
Yes?
Heal the guys not wearing shields, please. And that wasn't my to hit. Okay, there we go. That's all done. So, first off, awareness 2, will 3, yep, so we'll go equip that. Now I can't wear any of those. She's doing demolition, so that gives a bonus to that. And it's Zalbar who can have the response package, isn't it? Yes. Actually, give Zalbar more health being a Wookiee, and I will give myself more reflexes.
Yeah?
What?
And here's our prototype swoop accelerator. Unsurrounding, we can't fast travel from here. Save as I've completed the objective. Leave a rogue droid effectively running around their base just to cause them havoc later. Top off my health. And now we have two choices. We could try and sneak out all the way through sewers, or we can walk out the front door. Strangely enough, I'm going to do the front door because it's a lot simpler. Fortunately, there's no option to turn that music off in this game. Oh, I missed one. Him dealt with. And we clear these guys out a bit. So, ah. Since it doesn't take that long, I think we shall just do the swoop race, and then once I rescue Bustler, we shall end it there for the day.
You have returned. You have the prototype swoop engine accelerator with you? I was beginning to wonder if you would make it. The race is tomorrow, and my mechanics need time to install the prototype into the swoop engine of our bike. Don't worry. I'm a man of my word. I promised you could ride in the swoop race under the Hidden Beck banner, and I'm still going to let you do that. And I'm even going to go one better. I'm going to let you ride the swoop bike with the prototype accelerator installed on it. Without it, you won't stand a chance.
Gadden, you can't be serious. We need one of our best riders on that bike. We can't let some rookie take the prototype engine into the race.
I have to be honest with you. There's a reason I'm letting you take the prototype engine. The accelerator isn't stable. There's a good chance it could explode during the race. I can't ask one of my own riders to take the risk. They'll be running unmodified swoops in the race. You'll be the only one using the prototype. If you can complete the track before the accelerator overheats, then you'll win for the Becks. If you die, then one of my other riders could still come through for me. You don't get to be leader of a swoop gang if you don't know how to work all the angles. You can stay here tonight. The mechanics need time to install the accelerator on the engine, so you won't be able to practice your riding. But
why couldn't I use one of the other bikes?
And you have the look of a racer about you. Just try to relax, and in the morning we'll take you to the swoop track.
He hopes. Sorry, I skipped through a bit there. Okay, and there's our captive. Why I can't just... I mean, I assume starting a fight here would probably not be the best idea, but now we know where they are, I can't just bring the party and storm the place, annoyingly.
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai, Jawana bota ayuata honga chakanki dora, kachi kuita hodonga, Chiska du suki kumpa nabona naikachu, tuinkotu.
We've only lost one rider. How would you normally lose?
Kuyabi just kuna chitanai, Ina kun mama rulirara. Uba batu kochi, Tong nong bong shang nung yang, Tong kato.
Damn it. that one up. Yeah, not the best one. I haven't done this in a while. Practice. Yeah, okay. Bit out of practice. If I hadn't clicked that thing, I probably would have done it. Try this again.
La boda ni winky smack toma. Wana kun best chingpa marulira. Tok chingbang. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai. Ina kun.
Barely better than mine. Well, you were a full second better.
Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong chang nung yang.
And over this side mark there. Not the best run.
She offered to. She enjoyed it out. And really good. And she behind.
I think the way it's set up is as long as you can get your time on 25 that you win automatically. Might even be under a certain bar 26. It's definitely under 25.
Uba patu konchi. Tong nong bong chang nung yang. Tong patok smack delia. Kuyabi just kuna chitanai.
Just stab myself there.
People, hear me! Before I present the so-called champion of the Becks with their prize, there is something you must know. The winning rider cheated! Your swoop bike was using a prototype accelerator. Clearly an unfair
You
advantage.
stole this to put it on your own bike, you two-faced, lying, double-crossing bastard!
Share of the victory prize.
You
old fool. Your traditions are nothing to me. I am the wave of the future. If I want to withdraw the prize and sell this woman on the slave market myself, nobody can stop me.
I might have something to say about that, Brezhik.
What? Impossible. You were restrained by a neural disruptor. How could you have possibly summoned the will to free yourself?
You underestimate the strength of a Jedi's mind, Brezhik. A mistake you won't live to regret.
Vultures, to me! Kill this woman!
Not
Kill
meant
this
to do
swoop rider!
vengeance,
Kill
Jedi.
them all!
No doing vengeance to Jedi, remember? Him, you're not even armed. Will you just go down already? Finally. There we go.
Well, maybe those bloody Vulkars will think twice next time before trying to keep a Jedi prisoner. And as for you, if you think you can collect me as a prize... Wait, I don't believe this. You're one of the soldiers with the Republic fleet, aren't you? Yes, I'm sure of it. How did you end up racing for these swoop gangs? Well, we don't have time for it now. We have to get out of here before the Sith show up to sort out this mess. Is there somewhere safe we can go? Save me. Is that what you were trying to accomplish by riding in that swift race? Well, as far as rescues go, this is a pretty poor example. In case you hadn't noticed, I managed to free myself from that neural restraint collar without your help. In fact, it's more accurate to say that I saved you. Brezhik and his Volkers would have left you for dead if I hadn't stepped in that fight.
Like
You're lucky I was here to get you
I
out of this
took out
mess.
3 of them, thank you.
Karth Onasi is alive. Finally, some good news. Karth is one of the Republic's best soldiers. He's proved himself a hero a dozen times over. And he sent you here to save me. Maybe I misjudged you. Karth wouldn't have sent you if he wasn't confident in your abilities. Forgive me. Despite my Jedi training, I still tend to act a bit rashly sometimes. Please, take me to Karth right away. Between the 3 of us, I'm sure we can figure out some way to get off this planet before the Sith realize we're here.
Now again, note the perspective of this.
You cannot win, Revan.
That's odd. Why did the Sith ship just shoot this one? Is there more to this story than we've been told about Bastila and the strike team?
You're
killing
alive!
Revan?
Finally, things are looking up. Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taris yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taris will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brezhik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here, I am sure.
Your talents might
no
win us
way
a
that's
few
actually
battles,
useful in
but
this
that doesn't
situation,
make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Volkers, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith. I think we'll need some help getting off Taris. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what? This is strange. Such visions are often a sign of Force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet. This is a matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Taris, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Taris.
Right. Okay. Gonna save it here. And we'll see you next time for our escape from Taris.